Sorry, I missed you. Long time no see, huh? But we can wait 5 minutes, maybe a few are in time or looking for parking space. Yeah, no problem. Hi.
Back from Lamangi, your warm weather training over there. Well, how did that go for you?
Good, actually, it was not planned as warm weather camp. I don't know exactly what a warm weather camp is, but no, it was a proper camp. That's what we wanted to do. We could do. Circumstances there are really good for a football camp. I knew it before because I was there five times, I think, with Dortmund. Always when we had a winter break, so it was good. Good for the squad. Unfortunately, not all of us, all of the players could join us because Daniel tried, but we had to send him home because he had a virus infection. Probably will come in today first time. Yeah, took really a few days. Dejan Lovren could not join us. He trained today. He was running today, so that was possible. Felt good. Could do now a few more steps in the right direction, so that's good. But yeah, for all the rest, it was good. Yeah.
And you come back to some good news in Adam Lallana signing his new deal. How pleased are you personally about that?
Very, but I was not surprised. I was involved in the negotiations, so it was for me. It was clear that we have to try everything to keep a player like him. He's a very important player for us. I know what a lot of people said about him. I heard when I came in what they said about him, how he was before I came in. But I actually knew him only and really from Southampton. And since I'm in, it was a really important player for all our development steps which we made. Not only for him personally. He's really a good guy and in a perfect age to deliver now, to get consistency in his performances. And so, I know the world of football is like this, that when you are 20, you can sign a 10-year contract. When you are 27, and everybody says, why do you want to sign a new contract, things like this. But you need this mixture of different kind of player, different style of player, different age groups and all that stuff. And if a player is that smart, how Adam is, then it's really important because I'm a lot of time together with the player, but I'm not in the dressing room, and so you need the right players there too, and so he's one of them.
Leicester City on Monday. I don't think it would have escaped your notice that Ranieri was sacked yesterday. What are your thoughts on that? How much of a shock is that to you?
I heard about it yesterday night, of course. So what can I say? Am I surprised that things like this can happen? No. It's not only football. Huh? For me, there's a few strange decisions in 16, 17, Brexit, Trump, Ranieri. Do I have to understand it all the time? No, obviously not. It happens still. So I have no idea why Leicester was doing this. Everybody can see the situation in the league. Everybody can see the situation in the Champions League, but we are not in. So he's a really special person in this business. So I have to say, though, he's really a nice guy. I met him before when he visited me at Dortmund, and we had a nice talk. Wonderful guy, person, I have to say. So but I don't know enough. Huh? You have to go to Leicester to press conference and ask them why they did it. But does it change a lot for us? Not sure. We will see. Yeah. But we don't know what we should expect, but we didn't know before. I told already in the beginning of the week, I think that Leicester probably now knows exactly what the problem is, and we should always expect the best Leicester, so best Leicester City, and who saw the Champions League game and who saw the reaction after they scored. There were two different games, before they scored, after they scored, and so yeah, obviously they needed this goal to get confidence back. It was 15 minutes, completely different game, so we have to think about this side, and yeah, that's difficult enough.
You've experienced great success with your teams in the past. In your experience, can it be difficult to motivate the same group of players once they've experienced success the following season?
In comparison now with Leicester, or what?
Yeah, but in your experience.
No. It depends on the players, huh? So I have to think back. Oh, it's long ago, unfortunately. 2011, we became champion, and then we had quite not the best start in the season, I think. 2012, 11-12 then the season, so it was not the best start. And at the end of the season, we had a new record or something like this. So no, I don't think so. But it depends to the players, of course. So I'm pretty sure that Claudio Ranieri didn't change. Well, he's too experienced for this. He found a perfect clue for this team, obviously last year, how to lead them, how to give them the plan, what they have to do and all that stuff. But how I said, I can't say what happened there. That's you have to ask them.
I presume you want to see the same attitude from your players on Monday as you saw against Spurs.
Yes, yeah, I would say a lot of the same things. Yeah? So yes, I want to. That's clear. We said it immediately after the game, and it was clear that that you have, of course, the possibility to ask what do you expect now from this game because of the record against top teams, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. But we have to prove that we can, whatever I say now. But of course, we expect a lot from us. We want to go there. We want to be strong. We want to be good. We want to be lively, good, organized, and we want to win the game. That's not a surprise. And for this, we have to play at our best. And yeah, we cannot play here now in this moment. So, but you can imagine that we really try everything.
You said in to James in one of your interviews that you did over there that England's most difficult league in order to qualify for the Champions League, which is what you're trying to do, and obviously there are 6 teams that you're up against. Is that the reason why it's so much harder compared to other leagues in Europe?
What's the reason? Sorry.
The reason why it's so much harder in England to qualify for those
The reason is
Champions League places?
the reason is that you have 6-7 teams on a similar level. Maybe they can perform on a similar level, and you have only 4 Champions League places. So that's how it is, and everybody expects from these 6 teams that they become champion. Everybody expects from it, if they don't become champion, that they go for Champions League. So that, and all the rest actually pretty much is now, if you say from 10, 11, they fight for the league. So that's really difficult, and that means there's maybe 2-3 weeks start period in the season, and then the finals begin, and that's how it is. But that's the quality of the other teams is one reason, and yes, and that all the other teams fight for the league with big quality. Actually, fight for the league makes it a lot easier. So yeah, that's I think it's interesting to watch from outside, and for us, it's the job to do.
Has it been interesting to watch the last 16 days when you haven't had sort of a game to sort of play the 16-day break?
What was interesting to watch?
Well, obviously you've got Champions League games and Europa League games.
Oh, I watch Champions League and Europa League games always, even when we play around. But yes, it's but I'm not too interested in what they are doing. It's not that I wish results or whatever, or now it was the draw. That's not I sit there and wait for who Man United get or whatever. That's not how it is. It's not our cup of tea. So when you are involved, then you have to be concentrated on it, and you have to know about it and all that stuff. And so I'm interested, yeah, of course, and I watch these games, but only to learn a few things and to see how other people and players and coaches, managers react in different situations. So that's my job. So I like it. Yeah.
Jurgen, a great team performance last time out against Tottenham, but one or two individuals were particularly special. And do you think that was Jorginho Wijnaldum's best performance for you? And he seemed to play with more controlled aggression than we've seen from him.
Controlled aggression? Does it mean that he didn't control his aggression before, or does it mean something different?
No, I mean, the amount of times that he was winning balls in that central midfield area
helps a lot.
but not
Yeah.
recklessly.
No, it was.
We haven't seen that so often from him.
Yeah.
To that extent.
Yeah. He was good, actually. Yeah, very good. Yes. Again, I understand your question, but I'm not interested. I hope it was maybe it was the best performance. Actually, I don't compare. It was really good. That was important for us. If he was not good and a few others were not good, then we could not win against Tottenham. So that's what we have to do. And we always, when we win games and it's good, and we speak about that's what we expect from us. And if we don't deliver, then it's the opposite. So again. I have no problem, and if somebody asked me after the game now, that good performance, would you like to play, or would you prefer to play immediately again? I said, no, it's no problem that we have to play, because we really need and we like to have training time, and we had now training time, and of course we have to show this. But it's not about rhythm and something, it's all about doing the right thing in the right moment, and sometimes the players are able to do it, and sometimes not, and if they are not able and the attitude is still good, then I need to find the reasons. So, and I try to help them, of course, with different informations I can give them, and a little advice, whatever. That was a good game from him, but to do it again is not that simple, though. But we need him again on this level. He had some little problems in training this week. Got a real knock on his calf, but should be no problem. Yesterday he could run. Probably today he can train. That would be important. So yeah, I saw a lot of good performances in this game actually, and that was the only possibility to win it.
What words of warning would you give to the players prior to the Leicester match that we know quite often with managerial changes that there can be an immediate effect, and what you see from the team for a number of matches, all of a sudden it changes rapidly?
After the press conference, we have the opposition meeting. So we will see how our scouts react on this. Last game without Ranieri, I don't know. It's not. I don't think that they will change it until, I'm not sure, but maybe they did already. Did they? Did they present a new manager already? No. So then probably the two assistants will do it. So that's not a change. That's only a little different situation. So, but of course, after this and what I heard now a little bit, so probably the players have to show a few things, and they want to. And our job is to don't let them, if you want. And that's difficult enough. So things I can have no influence on. I cannot really think about. If we play our best, we will be difficult to play against whoever, and that's the thing we think about. And but I saw the Champions League game, and as I said already, it was unbelievable the change in this 1 second when they scored a goal. What happened then? And maybe they can keep this. Then we have to make it not too easy for them to bring it on the pitch. Or if not, then it's a job not to let the confidence grow. That there are a lot of different things to do. But again, we have to play our best football. That's what we're working on now, 15 days nearly. And so it should be possible. But it's our job first to do and then to talk about.
After such long gaps between games, is it easy to switch on that competitiveness to the players?
Look, we are used to it. It's a 2-week break. It's not we're not left the country and didn't play football for a year. So it's 2 weeks. It's not a real problem. Of course, we played La Manga, internal game, but it was a proper game, and we have sessions, and that's all good. You always can think about when you have games all 3 days, you say, it's too much. When you have one of these, then it's okay. If you have 2 weeks break, then it's not enough. But it's not important. It's our job to do, and we know this. We have to be spot on Monday night and play best football we are able to do.
Can I ask you about Dejan's injury? any long-term concerns about what's going on?
No. If it would have been completely simple, then it would have taken this long time. Meanwhile, so at the beginning we thought before Chelsea game we struggled a little bit, but then in warming up it was getting better, and so he could played really well in this game. Actually, after the game, pain was too big for him, and so we gave him a little rest, of course, with treatment, make diagnose, all that stuff, and at the end, we couldn't find the 100% clue. And then we sent him to a specialist. The specialist found a few things, not direct. The knee where he had the pain, the knee is fine, but the pain was there. So they sorted these things around. 5 minutes ago, I spoke to him, and he felt really, really well when he was running outside, and so he should now be able to train tomorrow probably. Will be very, very closer to tied to for the Leicester game, but having him back in training is, of course, good for us.
Okay. Now, anything? Glenn, anything?
Liverpool obviously announced plans to move the first team training base to Kirby with the academy. Can I just get your thoughts on that?
Well, that's not too easy to say what's the exact standpoint in this moment, where we are, what we do, but that we plan it. I think it was not a secret. And how I think, and as probably I said it a few times, I love Melbourne. I really love being here. But football changed and everything will be bigger, more. We cannot avoid this. You cannot stay like you always were and hope that you can cope with the other teams. So you have to. Sometimes you have to set standards, and it's really good that our owners give us the opportunity to make this big step in the future. So and I think 25 years ago something Melwood was set a level. In these 25 years, a lot of things happened, and this is fantastic. But we have no space for nothing. If we want to have one more office, we don't know where to go. So and that's the situation. And one point is, of course, bringing the academy and the first team together. That's one point, and to improve a lot of other things which we couldn't improve here is another target. So it will be good, and it's only good for the club and the future of the club. I'm really believing that infrastructure keeps responsibility up and helps. So if you stay here the next 25 years, for sure it's not good for the club. So in this moment we have obviously the idea and the opportunity to do something. So we have to wait exactly when we can say, now we made the next steps and know exactly when we start. But we thought already a lot about it. We will think a lot about it, and when there's when we can start, we inform you immediately.
Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. Move on.
Welcome.